Sorry.
You gave her the rub though.
No, you look grub today still. You look grub.
Me not take the intimidation.
No, you look grub today still.
One.
You actually look better than Mark today.
Gabs.
That's crazy.
I heard that. You try and sweep me up and then slide it back to Reese.
I always compliment you though. I always compliment you. Nah, I see what you're doing.
With me? Yeah, looks something like. Not every day come here and try to what I'm skimming. But as we walk and live. I see it, bro. Is it?
You see me?
This is episode 161 of the DSP podcast with myself, Reese. Who do you have in the studio to my right?
I don't know what I was talking about before.
Drinks.
I don't know when play was Preston.
No, listen, I don't know when play was pressed either, so I got to check. Might be a couple bleep bleeps. Yeah, a couple bleep bleeps.
People be getting on to me. How come you lot are bleeping now?
Like
you not swear all the time.
No, it's not swear words.
It's not swear words, people.
Oh dear.
It's incrimination. To my left.
Oh, it's me. I'm not used to this. It's Kay.
Just my cough.
I didn't even get my mic check done.
You did get your mic checked. The mic was checked.
Hey, you. And
there's something wrong with you.
And next to Kay.
Like you just found this out.
It's Mr. Oh, hey. Oh.
Drinks. How you doing?
Well, go on.
Come off.
Why you sound like my man from Kidulthood? Trevor. Is it Trevor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You.
I'm alright. I'm okay so far. I've had a good weekend. The only sad news that we had is on my mum's birthday, her hairdresser that she's had for like forever, he died. He passed away. So I was just like, rah. So I'm just telling people, just live for life, man.
Question. So who's gonna do your Montana?
I have no idea. It ain't gonna be me. Tell you that.
But
my mum's not thinking like that. She's going to New York in a couple of days.
Is your mum gonna have the Whoopi Goldberg hair from
never.
Stack One?
Never.
Okay, cool. Just asking.
Never
I watched
that.
Sister 2 the other day.
It's the best movie ever.
I fucking love it.
Kay, how you doing?
I'm good. Just
Pink Princess, toes out.
Yeah, man. No, I'm living my best life. I'm not gonna lie. I'm living my best life.
Alright, Pinky.
Huh?
Hey, yo, that's crazy. How you doing?
I wasn't finished.
Oh, sorry, continue.
Excuse me.
I also knew that she was going to say that. So I was like,
To me, she was finished. Wow. She left a big gap there. Like.
He was laughing. I said I wasn't finished. No, all I was gonna say is I'm good.
Sorry.
Work is still good.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't disliked people as of yet.
I'm proud of you.
And I started my own FPL league. Well, FPL. Yeah.
Is that what you wanted to announce?
I just wanted to announce, so anybody that follows me, let me know.
Like a 12-year-old.
Not. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, it's too much. You gave me too much.
Next!
You lot gave me way too much time.
We gave her too much time.
You interrupt us like, I ain't finished yet.
Yeah, I was milking it because I really actually was finished.
Osef.
I like that name.
Otis.
No, not Otis. Osef.
No, Otis.
I am okay. I was going to say I am I am okay. I'm feeling good. I'm alive. Doing great. I'm loving being here.
We love you
Like
being
just
here.
alive on this spinning rock. Paying bills and living life. I am really loving
Look at Kel's face. It's like, what the fuck? And it's not even for you. Kel's just like, look at his phone like, is it bills? Is it bills?
Liverpool signed a 30-year-old Japanese guy.
By the way, I just said this. The game was paid me no mind. I said it before we started recording.
They ain't winning no league. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Let's get this podcast
Reed, how are you?
I am okay. I think I can't complain. I'm.
You look good.
I try.
Smooth.
A cynical person.
No, I know. I know. It's as smooth as you can be. That's
Why are you hating about? Why are you hating?
Marcus, chill out. My knee, my ankle. Calm down. Right, yeah.
You talking about me or her?
You.
That refers to her as well, you know. Remember, she's got no ankles.
Monies are good.
Yeah, you have
thank you
no
very
ankle
much.
whatsoever, bruv. Cankle Cammy, bruv.
No, me.
Cankle Quinita. But yeah, I'm cool, man. Week's going alright. Health is good, fitness is good. Seeing a physio in the morning, so fingers crossed for that one. But yeah, I'm alright. Enough about me.
I
Go on.
registered to give blood.
Congratulations, good, thank you.
No, seriously, I've been meaning to do it for ages, and you reminded me last week. So I was like, shit. And then,
You
registered, but I
remind
need
me
to
of my.
actually book an appointment
I
to
wonder
go
what-
and give.
You remind me of my.
I found out today. Well, I knew before what my blood type was. I didn't realize it was rare.
I can't remember what
Mine's
what it
AB
is.
positive, so they used mine. They even told me they sent my blood to like St Mary's. I think that's in
That's
like
so good.
Collingdale Hospital, and my blood is used to make plasma.
That's
So it's like a rare type. So I was like, oh, okay, that's one. There's
to see
something
if I
one
could be
positive about
eligible
me.
to
Oh, you
give
got that Wolverine?
bone marrow as well.
Bone marrow's uncomfortable though. They give you
No,
tablets.
I've
They'll give you
heard,
tablets. They'll
but-
give you tablets till you mass produce more to be able to do it.
I've heard about it and I'm reading about it because I'm considering that also.
Just be careful. Them scars on. I just every time I take blood, I just make them do it on my tattoo arm because at least the scars are a little bit more hidden.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But you go on holiday best, you'll be fine. But yeah, enough about me. Let's get this show on the road for episode 161. I've been seeing a story that's popped up this week, but I'll let Katie talk about it. And it was about the Blindside, the Sandra Bullock movie with the black guy. I have an opinion on it from what I'm aware of, but I'm gonna go last.
Yeah, I basically had. I don't know if you want me to read it out or
Cliff
put
notes.
the news report because
Do-
I've got.
Just do Cliff Notes if you
I
can.
go on. Basically,
We know.
We know.
No.
We know.
Do you?
Anyway, so for those of you that may or may not know the film, The Blind Side, we did actually talk about it quite a while ago when Chrissy was on here, and we was talking about the film and stars Sandra Bullock. I can't remember the actual name of the guy, but it's just about a white family who adopt a black teenage boy.
Give
But
him white
he's
savior complex, but okay.
Huh?
So let's give him white savior complex, but okay.
Well, according to this, yeah. So basically, they adopt, and I'm going to do quotation marks because of newfound apparent evidence. And they basically take him in and make it seem like he's in like. The film's a good film. Like he's brought up in a white neighborhood, and it's based on a true story. So the story that's now come out, I can't remember. Blindside was out for. He's been out for about. Am I lying in saying
12 years.
10 years? Okay,
It
yeah.
came out 2009, I think.
So what he done, he was really good at football, and he became like a
American football.
yeah. He played like for the NFL and everything, and I think he's retired now. But it says the news report basically says so. Blindside subject Michael O'Hare alleges adoption was a lie. So in the film, he basically can't read or write. And apparently they've helped him read or write. But what it's come out now is that the things that he thought he was signing adoption papers and things like that, they weren't actually adoption papers, and he couldn't read to know that. So he has a petition. That alleges the Tuoy family, they never adopted him and instead use a conservatorship to make business deals in his name.
Oh, that Britney Spears thing.
So he's a retired NFL star. Obviously, they made millions off of the movie. He never got. Apparently, he's now saying he didn't know anything about money that was made off the movie. He didn't get a penny. He's never got a penny.
But they took money off his contract as well.
So things
NFL
like that.
contract as well, yeah.
So his supposed adoption was out of grinding poverty because he was, within poverty. Basically, to the white, wealthy family. They're basically saying it was immortalized in 2009 movie, blah, blah, blah. But basically now they're saying that allegations. All I'm seeing is everything saying allegations, like it's allegedly, but he's outright saying they have
False.
cheated him.
Allegations.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, Ross.
Yeah, it's a 14-page petition. And
Allegation.
so far,
False.
I don't know how far it's gone with the petition, but I think he's also suing them or has sued them. I don't know. Yeah, but apparently they're devastated, and I don't know what they're going to do with the film now.
Well,
I really liked that film as well.
First of all,
There's nothing they can do about the film.
The film's been out for 13 years.
You know, with things like that, they might stop putting it on like
out.
Sky Movies and things like that.
No.
Too late. It's signed licensing. It's done. Once the
True.
movie's out there, people sign licensing off of the movie because the studio owns the movie, and then
Oh yeah, they can't because the studio owns it.
the
Duh.
studio owns the movie.
But yeah, I think it's a whole thing. I've just been seeing it all this week, and I haven't read that much on it until yesterday. Yeah, it's actually a bit. In my opinion, if I speak.
Well, that's the whole point in your opinion.
That's not an opinion.
No, but no, because I know it's. If I speak,
We're waiting for you to speak.
I believe him. That's what I'm saying. I believe him. I don't know if I'm being. I don't know if it's because
Is it because he's
it
black?
seems as though I'm being biased, but this shit happens. People do things, and you don't find out until years later. The guy couldn't read or write or do much, and I just think it's obviously it would have to be investigated that he's found out this far down the line, and you know that the movie was made and he didn't get anything out of the movie, or just certain things obviously might be questionable, but I do think there's probably some truth in it down the line. If not, the whole truth.
For as long as this film has been out, and he's gone to the. I mean, because I've actually never seen the film, but I know the idea from another premise of the film. That he was doing high school football, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then he's now, at this point, finished high school, now gone through the NFL, finished, retired, and now.
That was my question, because I was like,
And now, like when you were in the NFL, you didn't think, wait, there's a film about me. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
I don't
my
know.
bank account. No,
I don't
ain't
know.
getting it.
I don't
Wait
know.
a
That's what I'm
minute.
saying. I don't know.
I don't. And
Do you want me to explain what I understand about this?
Yes.
Please.
Do you understand?
No, I'm waiting for you to.
So, my understanding of the whole process was, obviously, because he couldn't read or write in the first place, he was deemed illiterate. When he signed a contract which he thought was adoption papers, he signed a conservatorship, right, yeah, which meant that they had ownership over certain things.
Yeah.
So they naturally knew the kid was talented anyway. So when he's gone into the NFL, when he's getting his contracts, his first contracts and whatever, and every time he re-signs for a new team or whatever,
They're
because
getting a
of
chunk of that.
they're getting a chunk of his money.
Mm.
So naturally, as you get older and you do learn to read and write your way through, if you're under a conservatorship, you can't do anything while under the conservatorship. You can't do anything. So even the Britney Spears thing, if she wanted to get away from her dad, she couldn't because she's under the.
Because she was under the. Yeah.
Once it becomes annulled or it's no longer in, it's no longer active, then you can speak on it. So yeah, the movie came out in 2009, but it also means that he's been under conservatorship for
That long.
that long. So
So
now
it
he's
could have been
able
the
to
fact
come
that
out and
he
do
knew
it.
of it, but he couldn't act or
Yes.
say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there could be a
So
super
it's not-
injunction,
okay, that
or
makes
it
more
could
sense,
be
'cause I
anything.
was like, this couldn't be new news to him, but
No,
it's
of course
probably
not.
what he's
Of course not.
being made aware, like raising awareness to now because he can.
Obviously, he's saying at the end of the day, like the way it's being pointed up. Oh yeah, the family helping me out. He's more so saying as I felt like I was used,
Yeah.
and it comes across as the. It's like, for example, if you take something like Black Panther, the first movie, people will talk about, oh my god, the film's sick, but what do people always get? Some people like the black elitists will be like, oh yeah, it was great, but you had to have Everett Ross come and help save the black people. It had to be the white savior to come and help black people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So the same thing kind of happens where it's like, okay, you have like this quote unquote white savior, white lady and her family to come and help the poor inner city black kid so that he can go and reach his dreams. So then that's how it kind of comes across.
Okay, that makes more sense.
No, I 100% agree. Like for me, I've watched the film, but I do feel like obviously they've taken advantage of him because they knew that he was very talented. But the way it was painted, like, oh, this family took him in, they were there for him, stuff like that. So yeah, it looks very shady from their point. But I'm just waiting for more information to come out as well. So I think there's going to be a lot more.
Could we discuss it later on? I guess if more information comes out, we can discuss further on it because I really want. I'm now following the story because I want to know more. Just because I'm like,
Let Netflix do a documentary.
I beg.
Grow up, bro.
I beg. I love
Blinded
it.
by the blind side. See?
Like,
Netflix.
I'm
Cash me in,
telling
yeah?
I'm telling you.
Me personally, name it Blind by Your Grace because
I've
I
only
think
just
it's
realised
shorter,
we're back
but
with
that's
two
fine.
cameras.
I don't hear what.
I only just realised. I've just realised. I know you're sitting that way, but I've just realised we're back on switcheroos.
And
cams.
now I see.
Blindsided.
Bars, son.
And now I see.
No, it depends. If it's different
God.
episode, you name the first episode Blind by Your Grace.
Yeah.
The last episode would be Now I See because you kind of.
I can see clearly now.
No, that's too much. What, the rain has gone. The rain is still there, bro. You ain't getting paid his bread.
That's why you don't put the rain is gone, but you just say I can see clearly now.
Oh, I can see clearly.
How many episodes?
4.
Alright.
I can see clearly.
How long was the Kanye one?
Gone.
4 or 5?
That was a 5-part.
5.
Yeah, just play it.
I can't remember. I could be wrong.
Good
Straight
documentary.
in, straight out.
That's what she said. Hey.
Are you done? Are you done?
Speaking of straight in, straight out, what was what was we talking about prior to this? I don't know if we finished that conversation.
I don't know what you're talking about first.
What catching your friend?
Catching a case.
Or catching hearing or catching your friend having sex. Once you want to do it on the pod, we'll talk about it on the pod. Then it's up to you, innit?
No, I was just wondering. I just want to know everybody's.
I've never caught anyone or a friend.
Have you ever been caught in the act?
Almost been caught, yeah.
You've never been caught in the act in
Hell
your
no.
whole.
Almost. Wow.
Remember, I live by myself, innit?
Katie was swinging, bro.
No, I'm just saying. No, oh,
When you got children, they get angry, try to fight their siblings, and they just throw arms and it's
no,
like
no, but
spinning
seriously,
arms.
no, but
No technique.
Yeah,
that's a world record.
That's not a world record.
Yeah, but I feel like at least
For one, it's
once
about
or twice in your lifetime.
It's about knowing timing. It's about knowing what time that someone comes off.
Bounds,
It's also about how daring has Mark ever been.
I think so. Yeah, that's true.
No, you lot are disrespecting. I think it says more to about his awareness levels.
He took offence.
It's about his awareness levels.
Yeah.
Well, also that you could be aware when he's doing it in public.
Listen, I don't know anything about Mark's jacket, so I'm just gonna say this as a hypothesis, for example.
It's a nice jacket.
Yeah, relax.
Nah, he don't wear that outside.
He could just be one of those people that's like when he's in the mode,
just picks and chooses. He's not.
No, but when he's in the mode, he's very aware of the moment, but he's very aware of things around him. So any sound changes or whatever, he could just be like, relax, Bill Cosby. He can still be like, okay, cool.
I'm lost in the stew. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean?
I'll be lost in the stew.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm
in
the moment.
There was one time I used to live in Forest Gate and it was like 5 other guys. So people were hearing shit. I never caught out.
You're gonna hear shit in Forest Gate, I'll tell you that.
I really want you to run that sentence back in your mind first.
I could just hear it. I was just like, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Gave us that Reese. No, it's been
Hey, yo.
Why, Kitty, have you?
Caught in the act or caught someone
Both.
in the act? I haven't actually. No, I haven't actually been caught in the act like someone's actively walked in and you're. There's been loads of times when you're probably.
And your cheeks out of doors.
Yeah, no one's actually caught me like, oh my god, no. But there's been times where I've been close and it's like,
oh my god, it's him. Oh my god, it's him.
I swear to freaking god, you're still freaking around. Please. I had to say it. I had to do it.
The Eminem lyric is hilarious.
What? You don't.
You don't know the song? These chicks don't even know the name of my band.
I only literally play in my band like half the time sometimes when I post pod stuff.
Band. What?
You don't know that?
I know the song, but I don't know it for lyric.
No, but that bit.
I can't stand that song.
I love it. I swear to freaking god.
Fell out of love with Eminem by that point.
That's like probably one of my favourite lyrics. But yeah, I've caught a couple friends a couple times.
You mean caught? As in like full on, or just
Actually,
like?
legit walked in the
Yeah,
room.
that's crazy.
As in, like, walked in the room.
Did you point out their technique?
No, no. It was.
did you catch him like? And he did to the guy like, finish her.
He wasn't meant to be in there, and I didn't know he was in there.
He was
and I
not
didn't
meant-
know they
oh.
was doing that.
Did
So
you not hear
I
them?
walked in the room.
Did you not hear?
Huh?
Did you not hear?
No, that's what I'm saying. No,
okay.
We was
She's not hearing the pod, so.
no, but we was out. Like we was in a. We all stayed in an apartment together, so it was like a couple rooms, and we had music, drinks, and some people were going home, some people were still chilling.
Mhm.
I've gone to get my stuff from the room now, and them man are already in there. Things have gone in, and then I've opened the door, and then it's literally like something out of a movie, like American Pie, like.
So the smell and the air didn't change.
So no, I just listen. But by
But
this time,
Lucy.
I'm however many drinks deep. I'm just waved. I'm like, look, I'm trying to have a good time. Let me go get my bag to change, and then I've gone. Oh, and I was like, the first thing I said was, "Your bum's really white," and then I was like, "Okay, I'm getting my bag. Sorry, bye." Funny.
Was you uncomfortable for why you had to make that comment,
No.
or you just
No,
wanted?
it was genuine. It was a genuine analyze. Like it was a genuine analysis.
So you was in there staring at the man's pale bag.
But I literally walked and I went,
to get your bag.
But I went, oh,
Crazy.
and that's when I went, bum's really wet, and then just it's
So when you
Compared
open
to
the,
the rest
so
of
when
his
you
body,
open the door, you didn't realize that something was going on.
the room's quite a big room. Was quite a big room. I remember. So it was like the bed
You
was
didn't
over
see the
there.
silhouette of
The
like some
door's
random
here.
person and your bedroom.
No, the door's here, and there's the ensuite bathroom, and the bed was there. So as you open the door, because there was something wedged against the door. I was like, why the fuck is this door? So I've opened it, and I've gone, and I've looked behind, as I've gone to look behind the door, I've seen them, and I went, oh, sorry. And I went, oh, your bum's really white. Picked up my bag, done.
Heavy-handed Harriet, bro, just barge into the
Mate.
room.
Like police.
She-Hulk.
Open up.
Barge in. But I didn't think. I was quite drunk at the time as well, so I really wasn't thinking they might be doing
Were they
bits.
drunk as well?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Everyone was drunk. I don't think anyone cares.
What, were they having sex on top of the coats?
I think so, you know. 'Cause I don't know where the coats were.
That's rude.
I don't know, you know.
That's
Maybe
rude.
there was a cupboard, or I don't know.
Cupboard?
Like a cupboard to put the coats in. But or maybe they was on top of people's coats, because my stuff was in the room, so I was getting my bag.
So vexed, bro.
Mm.
Why have I got balls?
Cream pie in my overcoat.
Cream pie on my overcoat. But you know what? I feel like it's always me as well. I always hear people as well. Like
I've heard my neighbours.
Yeah, but I've heard the neighbours loads of times. I hear like my neighbours now, because our walls are very thin, and I've heard my partner's neighbours. They beat out. They're wild. They sound like they're
They
wild.
beat out.
They beat out.
What?
As in, like, I can
What's that?
hear her
Beat out to
moaning,
help
him
out?
groaning, and I'll be like, babe,
Sorry.
babe, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. And it was like, all right, it's not a competition, but it's just funny. But yeah, I'm always me.
No, it's a bit of a competition.
I'm like,
Like, we can do better.
I'm like, come on, get him off. I'm joking. Nah, I've heard a few. I don't really say that. I've heard a few
Lies.
friends, without going into too much detail, over the years, and it's just like, oh no, not again. Oh
I've been caught a few times.
Oh, you've been caught a few
I've
times.
been caught a few times.
yeah, as in fully,
Yeah.
like,
Why family members?
Well, all right. No, well, a few times, yeah, but then I'm in public doing things in places I'm not meant to be doing it. But
funny thing is, yeah, in public,
Catching a case.
I've never been caught in public, and I've wanted to. I don't know why.
like, there was one time I was in Wanstead Flats, and we just found like,
Wanstead Flats.
just a group of high bushes.
How old is you?
We found a group of high bushes.
31 probably.
Oh, because
He was yesterday's age.
when we were young, it would have been
Late
I don't know,
20s, I was.
Outside.
parks and
Yeah.
It was a thrill that, like, it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was a thrill back then.
You're not from East, it definitely weren't fields, bro, because people
Really?
you don't go to fields back in the day, bro.
No, I mean a thrill, not a field. It was a thrill.
I'm saying you're not from East. It definitely wasn't London fields because people like you couldn't go in fields back in the day.
London
Where?
Fields for that.
Well, that's far.
So
I've walked in on a few people, but
So-
then
so
most
bushes.
times I've walked in,
Yeah. Bushes.
yeah.
So your head's
Or-
above
or
water
a
and you're
car,
just doing.
car parks late night.
Car park late night was such
Epping Forest. Epping Forest was fun.
Epping Forest
Um,
is so bait.
So wait, I'm guessing you've what do you call it? Have you been dogging before? It sounds like it because Epping Forest is where people go.
Not officially.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm stuck on that as well.
I've been not caught in doing that, but he was looking for like music video locations,
Mhm.
forest type location. I was in my boy Richie actually.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so we see like loads of cars.
When I see Richie, I'm asking Richie this question, but go on.
No, yeah, we see loads of cars like pulling up.
You're just looking for locations.
No, literally loads of cars just pulling up and parking at that car park. But what was going on was a dogging event. And that was what was
Event?
Wait, what's a dogging event? What?
I'm guessing they have like.
Did you have a ticket?
Like
They
wireless.
have like Facebook groups and stuff like that, and they kind of.
No, there's a world where they meet.
Yeah, they
It's
organise.
okay,
I obviously know this because of journalists.
Check these two out.
That was-
organise these things and then they meet up. So like swinging parties and stuff like that. Like, I know people. That
Yeah.
do that.
No,
That
but
place where I
in
found the
Epping
glory
Forest, is that
hole
what
is the same
dogging is
place I found
basically?
out.
Something
Yeah, so
like
you
that.
go dogging in a place like Epping Forest. Epping Forest, you'll only go there if you want to commit suicide or dogging. Apparently.
Sounds like both.
Apparently.
Or you want to film the Blair Witch Hunt, one of the two.
Or when you want to
or
go
you
and
was
do
looking for a
that
music video location,
on
like,
Hangman's Hill, whatever that.
I was gonna
foolishness
say
is.
there's Hangman's Hill in there.
We used to do it all the time. We used to always go, and it's so
Hangman's Hill.
stupid.
Oh,
There's
it's
a
a hill.
certain
It's a hill that if you park at the bottom of the hill, your car rolls. It goes backwards up the hill.
No, I ain't heard that.
Yeah.
You've never heard of Hangman's Hill?
We've done it loads of times as well.
Done
Fucking
what?
Weird.
That
Fucking weird.
the whole
Put the
Hangman's
car
Hill
in,
thing.
put the car in neutral, no brakes, no nothing. The
Yeah.
car will go backwards up the hill.
Up the camber. Wow.
Mad.
It's some duppy thing,
It's
bro.
some gravity-ish kind of pool malarkey.
So if your partners came up to you guys, obviously those are partners, and they were like, "Listen, it's a swinging event going on. I'm interested."
No.
Would you say no?
First, he wouldn't ask me, and then I wouldn't
You wouldn't.
reply.
No.
Gav's like, nah.
The thing is, I've always
Sure.
been curious to witness and seeing what goes on in these parties, but I don't want to take part.
So what about?
So I would love to be a fly on the wall, if that makes sense.
What about a threesome? You wouldn't. No.
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 When I was married,
No.
my wife was bisexual, so it was a lot easier to try and make something like that happen, and almost did on a few occasions.
You say almost or did?
You said almost did.
No, it's weird because then
Was it just a tip?
It almost happened with one of her friends, and then yeah.
Sound like you're reminiscing right
Yeah.
now, bro.
No, yeah. Yeah, so they're
You look like the meme. Why are you looking over there? He said.
So,
Well,
You want to finish your sentence?
I thought I did.
No, you didn't.
no, you really didn't.
So do I.
Yes.
this is funny.
I'll leave that memory alone.
If I was
So you would. So
fly on the
question
wall.
before I change subject. You partook in the dogging community.
Visited a few.
That's a yes then.
Gav's like a proud man, like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my
We're
boy.
gonna talk after this.
Man said.
Well, his jersey's up in the rack.
That's not why I'm laughing, because I said, so you partook in it, yeah? I've been, so yes. It's like, oh, I don't eat pork, but I eat bacon. So you eat pork.
Wait, so just to confirm, no one here has ever been to like a sex party, anything? Oh, well, I know you have.
I know people that host, like my boy hosts.
I'm just so
there to help.
curious.
You know when this is your boy, yeah?
Like, I've been to help set up that sound. and that
You know vicariously through his virgin, but
Yeah. Yeah, my boy.
I
wouldn't want to partake, but I would love to just see.
Facebook sex parties.
How did that go?
It was...
Yeah. Talk us through that.
This is what he does with his boy. Yeah, talk me through that, yeah.
This is the breastbook all over again. It's like, yeah, I need to know. Talk me through that.
Come in, John. Tell us about the first half. What was the tie off, Joe?
I couldn't do it, but I want to know so bad.
Because if there was other guys in the room, there's
Yeah,
no
it's
way
mad.
how does it work?
And there's bare women like
you know what's crazy?
moaning
Every
and
time I
people
think of
swapping.
every time I think of sex parties, I think of that clip years ago, yeah, of this couple going to like a sex party, and the man, I think it was the man's idea, yeah. And when the woman's getting there, she kind of gets a bit like, she goes from nervous to kind of like, oh yeah, cool, why not? I think you've seen it as well. And yeah,
and
one
she gets
big
really into it.
bolo mandingo black don, yeah,
Yep.
takes man's wife, and then he gets like no attention. So while she's like respectfully having a good time, right? Yeah. Obviously, he doesn't find anyone in it, so he's just there holding her hand while
That's so mad.
While Manny's in the background getting to work, bro.
Minding away.
See, do you know what it is? I've just always thought them things. Like, I don't want to judge anyone's kinks, but
you're not allowed to kink shame, but I'll still do it, bro.
You see stuff like even glory holes.
Ah.
You've done that because I can't.
Yeah, he's done
I don't
it.
know who's on the other end? It could be a guy. You don't know who's on
Why
the
do you
other
think the
end.
other day I was like,
So it's like,
Gabriel, can you hear it?
scary movie.
like you don't know who's on the other end. So for me, like it's too risky. All these things are just.
It's not my level of banner. I'll just put it away.
Oh my god.
What?
That was funny.
It's not my type of banner, so I'm not. That's not the.
I can't even do like the Amsterdam stuff and all that. Like,
What Amsterdam stuff? Like brothel?
And all that. Yeah.
So what? Using okay again.
I was curious. Yeah.
Would you ever do
until-
brothel
I
then?
can see
Or
why
have
someone
you?
will do it. Like I can see why someone will go to
My
like district.
my
Like,
response
just
is
completing a mission.
my response is so arrogant. I'm not answering that question.
I want to know the response now.
I'm not ugly. Why am I going to a bee house?
No, but you know what it is? I think people just do it to complete a mission.
That's crazy.
Complete a mission.
I was like saying, I think people want to do it for.
Don't listen. The fact of like, listen, I get. There's a thing of like to a point, and some people say you shouldn't look at it like this. Yeah, sex in some cases is transactional, and then you're going out for a drink, you're going for a meal, whatever. Fine. I am not overtly paying money to have sex with a sex worker. That is crazy to me.
But realistically, you're doing it already.
No. But then, a person who gets paid, who is actual sex worker, and you doing kind acts where you could have sex with someone who is not a sex worker, because having sex with a civilian and having sex with a sex worker are two separate things.
Yep. I agree.
True.
But I'm saying the people that I know that have done it, they get girls.
They do it for the
But
XP.
it's
sometimes guys
I
just
think
do
it's
it
more
for.
so
That's no.
like,
I could
to complete
but
something off your
but
checklist.
Gabs, do you know what I call
can't-
that? But Gabs, do you know what I call that? I call that Pandora's box. You know,
Yeah,
like
100%.
you see with certain man, and I've said this before, and I guarantee you got friends like this. When you've been around bare footballers, yeah, because of how their lifestyle is, yeah. When you start doing something so much in volume, like in high volume, yeah, you get bored. So you start unlocking Pandora's box and have to start doing different things.
100%.
So then, man, even before I walked in the studio, Kelly was before you walked in the studio and Kelly walked in, I was talking to my brother on the phone. I said this all the time, bro. When you get the more you're around footballers, you realize they're flipping weirdos, bro. Like if they didn't kick ball and they lived a normal life, they'd be weirdos. Like it's only football that makes them like, oh, look at me. But take football away, they're wrong-uns. They're wrong-uns with bread.
Yeah.
Basically.
I hear you. Do you know?
But, we're not skirting over the fact you went to a glory hole. We're not skipping. You can be quiet in the corner. You
Saying
gotta put
that, I'm not even looking in those directions.
Because I was talking to a friend the other day, and he's obviously I can't say his name, but he's gone to
Thank God.
He's
Oh yeah, you're a snake. You didn't bleep out last week. I did it myself.
I did. No, I did.
On the audio you didn't. I had to do it.
No, I sent another one. I sent audio.
You said-
again. Yeah, I sent.
Oh, that audio had it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
I
realise.
did it.
At least gave himself more work.
You give myself more work, yeah.
But I was speaking to a friend, and his I can't say that because that's gonna be. Alright, so I was speaking to a friend, and he was trying to pass some time, and so he's decided to go get a massage. Like,
How much time do you have to pause that? 3 hours.
Like he was waiting for his car, so he had like a few hours, like the 2 hours. So he's just gone and went to go get a massage, but it was for his back. Like he's known to have like back issues. So he was like, okay, cool. We go to the massage parlor. It's on the high street, so it's not like.
What, in Central?
No, not even in Central. Somewhere in Kent, and it's not. It's on the high street, so it's not like I don't know, in an alleyway somewhere. So he was like, yeah, no, the massage is normal. Like the massage is normal, and then the woman was like, oh, do you want extras? And then he was like, what? And she was like, oh, just extras, just like an extra head massage, etc., etc. And he was like, okay, yeah, cool. So anyway, he said that was happening. Then she's took the whatever off. She started working on him. But at that stage,
You mean towel?
yeah.
Okay.
But at that stage.
So when she said head massage, she meant something else.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So at that stage, it's gone. He's already activated. So
Activated.
Can I say no now? Do I say no now or complete the mission? Because I'm in it. I'm stuck. So it's like
He's up and start caring.
yeah. So he was like he had to complete it. Like he said he had to complete it. And I know people like, for example, I know a guy that's gone to Rotterdam and they've gone to a strip club, and he said when he got to the strip club, nothing was happening. It was just guys drinking and girls walking around. So he's gone up to one of the strippers. He was like, "Oh, how do I get a dance?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, just come with me upstairs." Then she's called her other friend, and obviously my guy was with my other boy. They've gone upstairs, and he said as soon as he's gone upstairs, they've gone into like some Roman spa bathroom thing, and they were like, "Yeah, just take your clothes off." And they had a foursome, but in their head But they weren't. But in their head they were going to the strip club. But they kind of walked into it, and so for them it's like, alright, listen, we're in too deep now.
No, we're not.
I will turn around.
Your words are terrible right now. I'll tell you that.
You have a choice. You could, if you don't want to do it, you could turn around.
No, personally, I would turn around.
Yeah, they probably want it to be like, you know what?
Every time I learn a little
And this is why I don't drink, because I don't know, maybe once you're drunk, and I don't know.
Peer pressure on top of a drink.
On top of you being drunk and a couple other things.
On top of feeling bold and brave and
exactly. I
daring.
don't know. So I don't necessarily think it's because like, I don't get girls or.
It is down to the personality though.
I'm gonna do this one more time. Oh, we're not scaring over this glory hole thing.
Oh,
Explain
yeah,
yourself.
Yeah, go on.
Just because you took your glasses off, it don't mean I can't see you. Come on.
Alright, so there was a period of time where I was intrigued with the whole glory hole thing. So, using my contacts and did some research and found one in Greenwich.
Wow. Just found one.
In Greenwich, yeah. Found one in Greenwich.
How do you know?
So what was it? Was it a house?
Yeah,
Was
that's
like
what I wanted to know. What? How do you find these things? It's not like Scary Movie where it's just in the toilet, is it?
There are sites you could go to that used to have little sections on them, like looking for, offering.
I can tell you the sites to go to if you
Hello.
I'm
good.
good.
Open, there's Viva Street, there's Adult Work, there's those that I know because of
Adult Works.
Because of what?
Oh snap! No one was in charge of that.
You're out here just snitching on yourself, Cav. But with the glory hole thing, was you the person behind the wall, or was you?
Whoa! Look at me! Look at me!
What do you mean?
The glory hole.
What are you saying? He was giving head.
I don't know.
What?
I'm just asking questions. Was you?
That's not how it works.
Okay.
Wow, that's wild.
Is that Mark?
How's
If you're gonna
how's that
ask,
DMX thing
let
go
me
again?
explain. That's not how it works. It's a little bit more classy than that.
Okay.
Actually,
I am.
Let's know how classy it is.
I am.
Is it ratchet?
rattled.
Is it ratchet?
Yeah.
Okay, go on, please, go on.
What do you want from it?
There was Keisha.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Literally, but
That's
where?
literally it.
So
So as soon as you put your
Do you even know
thing in
who
the hole, right
is behind the wall?
No.
What?
That's
What if someone bites it?
Scary stuff.
so you could have got the fourth pay for the man.
Living a man. That's what I'm saying. No one knows that.
Well,
What's the well?
luckily.
Oh god.
On the way.
Come and get your love, come and get your love,
You
come and
saw
get your love.
the
No, on the way to the station. Said person
Oh, right.
let me know. Oh, by the way, I'm a guy. I went, oh, okay. I'm alright, thanks.
Wait, what?
Wait, but I didn't get
They let you know.
I'm fucking going home. I'm going home.
What,
Wait,
so you completed the
after?
mission?
No, I didn't get to the mission. I didn't get to
Oh, you
it.
didn't get
No,
to
when
the
you was
mission?
going to it,
I was on my way.
and then the person. So how did the person know that they was? you was going there and they was going to be that person.
Oh, we communicated, obviously.
Oh, so you communicate with the person that's going to do the act, and then
Yeah.
you go and meet at that place.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
I thought
No.
it's just like a place you rock up, you put your things through, and then
There's
whoever's
a-
lined up to
yeah,
do
there'll
it will
be-
do
yeah,
it.
Lined
there'll
up,
be
you
events,
know.
there'll
I
be
don't
like-
know. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
like,
these things.
even sex workers promote it on their Twitter pages. We're having this party. We're doing in a dungeon. Like there's loads of like dungeons, like sex dungeons and whatnot. That's owned by.
How many
like,
times
sex
have you done
workers.
this,
It's
Laura?
quite
Okay.
big.
Middle of the day on a Tuesday.
How many times have you done this then? 9 times.
Oh, after that time, I got scared off, and then.
But you've done it before.
No.
Oh, this was your first time, but you never went through with it. You mean?
He's done the
So
sex.
you didn't do it.
He's done the sex party.
Oh, I thought you said you actually gone through with this glory hole thing. Okay.
Was the sex party something that you like? Yeah, I would. I like that. Or was it like, damn?
Oh, it was fun. It's fun. At the time, for the experience of being able
I
to
think
say,
to go and do that, you
I've
just need to be
done it.
young,
You know?
wild, and free.
All right, Wiz Khalifa.
It was fun. It was interesting. No. But
Literally.
at the time of doing it, at least I can look back and go, I did it.
Nah, I'm
I
alright.
was there.
Yeah,
I'm
Reece,
scared.
you're like me.
I'm alright.
Very safe. I'm safe.
I wouldn't.
Don't
No,
do it.
don't get to it. I have a level of recklessness in me.
Apart from breakfast, like.
Yeah, they fucking.
Hmm.
Listen,
I
I have
have
a.
a level of recklessness, but I don't
if
think
I'm-
it's on your level.
If I'm being honest here, I have a level of recklessness here, but I'm a calculated person. So it's also a thing of like the pros and cons. The variables in that are a little bit too. They're stacked against me. Like it's not even poker. You know, you can play a hand in poker and there's a chance you can win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that there, yeah, is effing brazy to me. Are you mad? Yeah, like bro, that thing there. Nah, safe. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm changing the subject. Absolutely not.
Next.
Question. Really?
Oh,
Tell me what you
if you
Shut
could
Shut up.
recite 90% of a movie to win, let's say a million pounds, what movie are you picking? Go around the room.
Well, I never heard.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. Rush Hour 1 or Rush Hour 2.
Okay.
Easy. I know that movie. I know that movie like this.
K-Slay.
I've got loads, but I'm
We
going
just want one.
Moonwalker.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Bring It On, bruv.
I was going to say Bring It On, White Chicks, there's a whole heap of them,
Moonwalker.
but I picked Moonwalker. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Michael Jackson.
confident in
Yeah.
those lyrics.
The lyrics of the whole movie, not just the singing.
Sorry, well, the lyrics, the script, sorry, and the lyrics. Love
Okay.
it. Love them.
Oh,
It's an odd one, isn't it? I could pick Moulin Rouge.
yours is a Patrick Swayze movie, isn't it?
What, Ghost?
Or like or like
No.
or Kevin Bacon, like yeah,
Footloose.
Footloose.
Dirty
What's wrong
Dancing.
with you? How old do you think I
old enough.
am? House party or Friday?
House Party's easy.
Yeah.
Gabriel,
Word.
Gabriel, what are you? Boys in the Hood, innit?
What film?
You could recite like 90% of the movie.
No. Debbie Does Dallas.
It would be it would be.
New
It would
Jack?
be Menace to Say.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mm.
That man killed your brother, man.
Yeah.
I haven't said it from for ages. I want to see it again.
And a bit of shots.
So smooth.
Serious?
Yeah, shot was in my film. That was that.
That says a lot about you.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a
Sorry,
question as well.
wrong with you, though.
You know, like last week when we was talking about thank you. You see, like last week when we was talking about like Jamaican thing with you.
Yeah.
Have you seen Dancehall Queen before?
I have not.
That's why we can't give you a Jamaican passport.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Gabriel.
Nah.
Only Jamaican films I've seen is the Bob thing.
So then,
Bob-
I'm
Bob-
The Bob.
No,
No, don't even finish that sentence.
Bob Slade.
listen.
What's it called? Bob Slade.
Bobsleigh, you know.
Don't finish.
Yeah, you can't get your passport.
It's not a Jamaican movie.
It's not.
It's a Disney movie.
But
No, it's a Jamaican.
It's a Disney movie.
it's a Disney.
Jamaican.
That's like
Disney.
us. That's like
It's
us
not
saying-
Jamaican.
No, but it's based in
No, but the American
No.
accent.
Based on a true story.
Accents are so bad. That's like us saying coming to
Black
America.
Panther's an African film.
No,
No, that's like
Gabriel,
saying coming to
Gabriel, I'm
America
telling you
is
right now,
a
as a
proper
kid-
African film.
As a kid, no
Or Black
BS.
Panther as well.
That was one of my favourite movies. I remember every summer I used to spend the summer up in Birmingham. It was one of my favourite movies. I knew that movie word for word.
What, Cool Runnings?
Yeah, when I
Kiss
got
the Lucky
older
Egg.
and I realised how bad the patter was that movie, I have
Yeah.
not seen that movie
It's
since.
so bad.
But then, this is a question I
Patter
want
is
to ask you.
so
Yeah? 'Cause remember
shit.
I said I asked you 3 Jamaican questions, yeah?
Yeah.
You got one right, one wrong.
Alright, cool.
Right, yeah?
Third one takes it.
Complete the sentence.
Oh gosh.
Walk and live.
Gabriel, I'm ahead of you in this Caribbean Jamaican line. I swear
Yeah, I
to
think
God.
Oh, you-
even
you-
O's
you-
got
I
his card.
swear to
No, but
God.
you've had your passport for a while.
Stamped and certified, Gabriel.
This is in a film.
Yeah, if you wouldn't even need to ask, you would know. You just
know
have to
straight
away. He don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, do you know?
Oh,
what?
well.
I don't even. I
Wait,
don't
do me a
even
favour.
tell
Do me a
him.
favour. Oh, finish the sentence for me, please. Walk and live.
Talk and bumbo clot dead.
What movie is that?
Dancehall Queen.
I see. I see. I
How
watched
about the
that.
one?
There you go.
If you said take the what and leave the what, I would be like, I know the other one. That's
Have you
what
seen
I'm saying.
Shutters?
Yeah, he's seen
Shutters.
Shutters.
DJ Khaled's in Shutters.
Like, all of it?
That's the one. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the film I've seen.
That sounds awful, bro.
It is
The
no.
harder
I
they
think
come.
no. I
Smart
think
Orange is
Dancehall
crazy,
Queen
it's
is
called.
the one.
No, that's his.
No, Dancehall Queen is the proper one.
I need to
harder
watch
they
it, because
come.
I've never.
Man
like,
said
what's it-
Cool
what's it
Runnings,
about?
you know.
I've never actually seen it.
I think Dancehall Queen. I'm not even going to lie. I'm sure. No, that was Shutters.
That's
Shutters
Shutters.
is on Prime. Dancehall Queen.
Is it, what kind of film is it though?
It's literally like just. It's a Jamaican. It's
and it's a
so
proper
fucking
Jamaican
good.
film.
It's
Yeah.
so Jamaican. It's so good.
No
though.
cool runnings.
Yeah, Cool Runnings.
That man,
is just...
the cool in the freezer. None of that. We're not doing
Yeah,
that.
man.
No, my passport is in transit.
Kiss the
No, your
little-
passport's-
No.
no, it's
No.
not, bro. We're not
Access
standing
denied.
I know Marcus Garvey. That's
You're a pussy, but you don't know how much kid Marcus.
Sanka, you dead?
Well, and I know about I know about Haile Selassie, and
Haile Selassie's not a Jamaican though. He's
I know he went to
Ethiopian.
Ethiopia, but when he came to Jamaica,
He's tried it, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I know-
He's sweating. He's tried it.
No, I love Gabs, you know.
Gabriel
You
dislikes
can't-
Nigerians so much. He was our passport. It's cool, man.
Nah, man.
If you live here, your passport's the same color as the Jamaican one anyway, bro.
No, but one time though,
Basically.
I went one time. I had ITIL food, so a girl told me to get some ITIL food and cat food, and it made me vegan for like 8 months.
Serious?
It was that good, yeah. Made me vegan for 8 months, and then I got food poisoning when Liverpool lost the Champions League final
In
for
20.
like 2 weeks because I had a vegan chicken katsu curry from Wagamama. And yeah, that was that. That was my journey of being vegan. It ended there. Went to hospital for a week. It was done.
KDR.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Gabriel.
The kid situation, please.
Gabriel.
Yeah,
Gabriel.
Which one? It's two.
Gabriel.
The parent.
Picture.
So
Gabriel.
I've got another one.
But wait, does every Jamaican know a lot about Marcus Garvey? Because I don't think
Not everyone does.
that. Yeah.
I'll be honest. If I sat down with like White Yardie and that, White Yardie would know more about Jamaica than I would. But White Yardie grew up in Jamaica, and White Yardie is Jamaican.
Yeah.
I'm Caribbean, so I'm mixed. So I have split knowledge because obviously I'm Caucasian and Jamaican, so
My
it's
boy
different.
said when you go there anyway, they call you English boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't
100%.
respect you, like, they don't respect you.
That's why even White
Yeah.
Yardie, being
that's
called
the
White
same
No
with
matter
Yardie.
how
Nigerian,
yard
they
you
call
are
you
here,
London
you're still
Same thing.
Yeah, it'll be
English to
similar.
them over there.
It'll be similar, yeah.
Just make sure you get your like Jamaican rub down in it.
That's crazy. You want
Yo, I see
Wait,
something.
no, Mark.
Don't.
Mark's sick. No, brother. Do you know what he just said to you?
Oh, you saw the video?
Do you know what he just said to you?
Yeah.
No,
It's
just
like, yeah,
no.
right.
Do you know? Do you know he said no? He
He's
drew
an
you up.
African.
Gab's lying down on the raft.
Man said Jamaican rub down, you know. You've been dying to say that, innit? Yeah, of course you have.
But see, here's the thing,
The
innit?
way
I don't
that
know
he
if
threw it out
culturally
said that he was
that is
holding
it.
him.
That is like acceptable.
Literally.
Is it not acceptable? Because everyone seems to do it.
I think most people that got there, like American women, made it a thing.
I know somebody went and did it with their mum.
Let me finish. American
Okay, yo.
people swear
Don't say it.
crazy.
What? What?
No, that's fine. No, I'll tell you afterwards. No.
I think I know who it
I
is.
put two and two together straight away.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's more. I think it's an American I think people did it on a discreet, but American girls made it like a thing,
Yeah.
and then more UK girls are just going out there and just getting it done, kind of thing. Because it's like man, them don't want nothing from you, but you're just getting like your cheeks basically waxed.
But it's weird though, because it's even in like when I'm in the office and I hear white women speak about going to Jamaica, and like there's this like stigma that Jamaican men don't really have any standard. They will go for any girl. So a lot of girls go
There's
there.
been
to
that
get
stigma
there.
on
Because there's
Instagram recently.
And it was the
All the
film
time.
Stella.
Got a groove back.
Yeah,
Stella
so
got
the
a
whole
groove
point
back.
was-
But he wasn't Jamaican though.
With American.
Fake.
No.
Tay Diggs.
You sure it wasn't?
No.
No. Okay, but I know
He was a wannabe Jamaican.
Okay, it was the one. Okay, So I know that there's a stigma that women go there.
Can I explain the stigma?
Yeah.
The problem is, because of...
And I don't believe it, by the way.
The thing is, so a lot of Jamaican men love heavy-set women, right, yeah? So women with shape, right, yeah? I don't know what it is, with a lot of Caribbean men, that's like, it's embedded in a lot of, like, Jamaican men. They like heavier-set women, right, yeah? Some people like slim, regardless, but they like heavier-set women. So it's not a standard thing. I think society has perpetuated an image that if you are not between a size 8 and a 12, then that you can't be the apple of an eye. So when we're bucking up into women who are like 16 upwards, it's like, oh, that's not... Yeah, she's pretty, but she's built on the fluffy side. But it's like, she can't be pretty because she's fluffy. Whereas Jamaican man love a fluffy girl. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Like, it's not weird to me, right, yeah? I think it's just because the people don't get it because it's not their social norm. My old housemate was Chinese. When he used to eat food and he was slurping noodle, each moment was uncomfortable. But I know within their culture, when you slurp noodle, it tastes really, really nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so you have to understand with certain cultures and the rest of that stuff, certain things just intertwine and interlink differently. Like, it's not a standard thing. It's like, for example, if you talk to some people now, they put money as a requisite for love. So if the man ain't got no money, I'm leaving you. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just, if you understand the methodology behind what people are saying, you'll be like, okay, cool, I don't agree with that, fine, but it's up to you. But I think Western society with Jamaicans, there's a thing at the time, how people think Jamaican people are. They think we're illiterate, they think we can't speak, they think we walk around with spliffs in our mouth and string vests on. Jamaica probably has one of the best education systems.
Yeah.
Well, the Caribbean probably has some of the best education systems.
The best education, Caribbean, exactly. Cuba has like the best, I think like the best education system in the world, something like that.
Grenada, like Trinidad, like there's people, well, not so much Trinidad, but like there's a stat for like the most intelligent Caribbean islands. But I think because people think that because the Caribbean is simple lifestyle, like people lack the mentality to function. To even get into certain secondary schools, you got to take tests. There's still a level of corporal punishment within Jamaica, so you can't even F up. You get dashed out of that school, bro, you're on the roads.
I think what it is they see things like the carnival. Like, because in terms of like actual Caribbean culture, in the UK, apart from like slang, music, food, the carnival would be like the main thing.
Can I argue a counterpoint to that? That's like me saying, as a Caribbean person comes to our country, and me thinking that English culture is the St. George's flag and football fans. Beating people up.
It's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. It's definitely wrong.
Even now, it's like, I see the St. George's flag, I feel uncomfortable. But I'm not going to be like, you know what I'm trying to say?
But I think it's because people see the carnival and they don't understand. Like, for example, I remember when I was in like working in Cambridge and I was telling people about the carnival, having a conversation about it, and they were like, "What? And the girls just walk the streets like this? What, isn't this sexual assault? Isn't this that?"
So when you go IB and people are dressed like that, what's the difference? Because the sun ain't out.
Exactly.
Don't get twisted. I'll still look at certain girl if it's not carnival, if they're out there in the pony shorts, and the top. Why are you laughing? Because I said pony shorts.
But at least in carnival, it's within context.
Funny printers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like, if I saw someone doing it on a regular day where it's not that hot and it's not carnival, and I'm like, bro, like, yeah, yuck, like, come on.
Context.
Yeah, because it's out of context. Yeah. Whereas, if it's contextually done, it's fine. I.e., the conversation we had before where it's like, me and Mark had, if you're keeping up badness in the UK, cool. If you act like you're prim and proper here, then you keep up badness on holiday and be like, oh, what happens on holiday stays on holiday. That's weird to me. Just be you, innit? Don't lose your soul because you're on holiday.
100%.
Yep.
But yeah, okay,
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about
please don't do that.
a mother. She caught a man taking pictures of her daughter at an amusement park.
What amusement park was it?
I don't even know because it's in
America.
It's in America, so it's one of.
We'll say Disneyland then. Go on.
Huh?
We'll just say Disneyland. Go on.
Wherever. But they're in the queue for, I think, is a particular ride because you've got the roller coaster in the background, and I watched the video and all you see is this woman. She's just going at the man, and she's like, "Why are you taking pictures of my daughter? Why are you taking pictures? Delete the fucking picture." And then at first the man's looking at her like she's crazy, like as if to say.
Did he speak English?
No, he did. He's American.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He's looking at her like, what? What? And then he looked to like another black guy to the left of him to say like you know like, bro. And the guy's like, nah, don't bro me, nah, that's wrong kind of thing. I don't know if he knew the guy, but he's kind of looking for backup in some sense, as if to say he didn't do it. And then I think there's a witness that said, no, I can see it's on his phone. So she's like, delete it, fucking delete it out of your phone. Excuse my language. Delete it. Anyway, long story short, he deletes the picture. He's like, but he's kind of very much like...
But did he go to the delete and the delete thing?
We didn't see that bit after. That's what I wanted. But he's like, okay, look, it's deleted. My thing is, obviously, why? And it didn't seem like it was he's taken a picture and the woman's daughter's got in the picture. Like, he was actively taking the photo of the little girl. And there's witnesses that are like, oh, like, why is he doing this? No, that's really weird. There's a lot of people that are getting involved. And she's going psycho on him, as she should, because child protection and everything. It's just weird. Like, weird. And, yeah, I wanted to aim the question at you, sir, as a parent, and then we'll go around the room. Thoughts? Not even thoughts, your opinion.
I was waiting for the question that you were going to aim at me.
Did I forget to ask the question? Yes. Okay, sorry. As a parent, I thought it was self-explanatory, but as a parent, if you was in the woman's shoes, like, how would you... Well, it's kind of obvious how would you behave, but...
Exactly like that. If not fighting the urge to, want to put hands on. Because...
it's weird.
You have that. You have that kind of worry anyway, especially when you're out in a place like that. But then to actually see that the person has done it, and the person is there, and then you start to think, okay, well, what other pictures have you got on your phone? In fact, who are you here with, my guy? Where's your family? Are you here by yourself? Because if you are here by yourself, then I'm asking even more questions. And gonna call people to be at the gates to put more hands on you, possibly. Do you know what I mean? That's a fear.
It's a fearful situation because
it's not got anything to do with that. I was gonna say because also, but then we're in this stage in the world where adults put their children on social media, but there was a link I was thinking of in that.
You can't control, once it's on the internet, you can't control who it is and who isn't.
Exactly.
Like, if I post a picture...
in a public setting.
Okay.
Like, if I post a picture of my niece, like, for example, on my niece or nephew, it's in my private story and I know everyone who's in there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's more like, I don't want to post my niece on the internet. I respect my sister and my brother-in-law and the rest of that stuff. And the people in there kind of have a high level of trust for what's in that section for a thing, and most of them either have children or, you know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So it's different. I'll be honest, I'm less liberal than everyone else in this room, and I've done it before when a guy's tried to film me and these women on a tram at like 5 o'clock in the morning years ago. I was on my way to work when I used to work in retail, and I asked the guy, one Somali brother, he was recording us, and I was like, in fact, I didn't even ask him. I took his phone, deleted the video, so don't film people, and gave his phone back, and he bugged out. Whereas that's, for example, it's me and I've got children and someone's actively going out their way to film my child, I'm smashing a phone.
Because the mum's
I'm smashing a phone. I'm smashing a phone. I'm picking your phone up and smashing it again. I'm dashing it where the water is. And then just to let you know, you sick fuck, pardon my language, that's not okay, bruv. We're not. I'm not verbalizing anything with a person who I feel like being Captain Creepers around Pickney.
Yeah, agreed.
It's not making sense. Like, they're a child. Like, I'm very cautious of, like, if we're out and about, I'm cautious of, let's say if I'm taking my niece or nephew somewhere or we're at a kid's party, I'm cautious of taking pictures of them and having other children in the picture. Just because we know how people are. So, or sometimes, like, I don't take pictures of them, like if they're in the theme park and they're on a ride, maybe, but it's just certain things, normally you would think about that. So whatever this guy was doing, it couldn't have been innocent, like, oh shit, I've got your daughter in the pit.
Yeah.
Because she's now literally like, she's standing next to the man, and she's looking like she's like, why is my daughter in your phone? Like, why is she there? So it's not like a picture where daughter's in the background. It's probably an actual picture of the little girl. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's things like that.
It's the scary times we live in right now.
It's
weird.
It's
the era.
scary.
The thing you have to understand, it's not now. I said it all the time.
Not now, but I just mean that we have to think about things like this now.
Bro, there was sickos before. I just think when you got the internet now, you just can't vouch for what people do behind closed doors.
Of course.
Like, I'll be honest, like, especially me having sisters. I remember when my younger sister, Lila, when she was a lot younger than she is now, because she's a fucking adult, part of my language. And I remember if it was the thing where like someone came to the house, which was a guy, I'm like, go and put on trousers. And everyone's like, why? I was like, because, I know you to a certain capacity, but I don't know what certain man are on if I'm not around. So go and put on trousers. Like, and that's not to say that you, and some people go, oh, but you've got an affinity over your sister's body. I don't. But if you're a weirdo, I'm not going to allow someone to overtly sexualize my sister, especially when she's a child. As an adult, what you choose to wear and the rest of that stuff is down to you, right? Yeah, and I'm never going to be I'm never going to be the person to be like, okay, cool. As an adult now, whether I like the way any of my sisters dress or not, you're of age and you choose to dress the way you want to dress, innit? If your mother don't say nothing, your mother don't say nothing. But in the house, as an older brother, if I feel like, someone's come to the house, I don't know man like that, I don't trust man like that, just go and put on some trousers, boom. Yeah. Simple.
My aunt used to do it all the time, and it would even be like if we had like family friends or guys who and I would obviously naturally always just walk around the house in shorts if it was like my loungewear or comfy shorts or whatever. Short shorts, pom-pom shorts, pony shorts, whatever you want to call it.
Pony printer.
And it just used to be like fine for me to walk around the house, but as soon as someone come, if I hadn't already gone up, she'd be like, go and put something on.
Yeah.
And it's just normal, and even if it's like just
what
guests
what did you just say?
it's just decorum.
What did you just say? Yeah, you definitely got that passport more than Gabriel.
I know that song.
I know that shit, man.
Gabriel's like, no, man.
Gabriel's like,
I'll be doing that shit.
Gabriel's like, don't baby boy me off, man. Allow it, man. Old bastard, allow it, man.
But yeah, I don't know how old the child was as well. There's not really much in it. It's just a video that was put on, not the Shade Bro, one of them websites. And yeah, I wanted to know.
Phone's getting
this
smashed.
was about 4 or 5 days ago. I wanted to know if there was more on it, but clearly not.
Have you seen Men in Black?
Yeah, I don't remember.
You know when Will Smith started stepping on a cockroach and said, was that your auntie? Was that your
auntie?
Oh.
I'm smashing the phone and stomping. Oh, no, it's the Rush Hour. Take the blue punk and out of this cock, right? Yeah, stomping that thing out, bro.
Everybody goes kung fu fighting. Those kids are so young.
I've never heard it said that way yet.
I love that bit.
Terrible.
These dudes go so young.
And they go, so young. It's a little bit more dessert. Why are you so happy? Don't beat the man up. He's not singing it. She's hanging from a flip on the Eiffel Tower, bro.
90% right there. See that?
And that's Rush Hour 3.
90% right.
And that's Rush Hour 3.
Rush Hour 3
said
is
1
my
and 2.
I think Rush Hour 3 is my favourite one.
What?
I think.
Yeah.
What, Jackie Chan's Japanese cousin, Japanese
You know what?
brother?
Maybe because maybe it's I don't know if it's my favourite. It's probably my most. I think it just used to come on more. I used to watch
with the model Giselle and the
Number
and
3.
Ballad. 3 in Paris.
3 is the one I can honestly say I don't remember.
Chubby
The
Chris
most,
Tucker.
yeah.
No, I love
1
them
and
all,
2,
but I think
yeah.
I remember the lyrics.
3?
But I keep
And they're gonna do a 4. I'm like,
Now Rush Hour 2 is iconic, bro.
I think no, Rush Hour 2 is. But I remember.
Hey, so that baby. Bro, are you crazy? Rush Hour 1 is my favorite one, but Rush Hour 2 has iconic lines.
See that.
Buttercream. Shall I go into the waist? Buttercream. Hey.
Yeah, I don't know why. I remember more
Buttercup.
of the lines from the third one. Don't know why.
With Rosalind Sanchez in a movie. But
maybe I wouldn't
I
say
remember
it's
her.
the best, but I just remember the lines more in that one. It's probably
Show
the
that
basic
again,
one.
man. I ain't see that.
Yeah, Carter, this is your city. Yeah, this is my titty. I mean, yeah, this is my city. Come on, man.
Oh, come on. Wipe yourself
Bite
off.
it.
You dead.
That's the first
Come
one.
on.
That's the first one. So bite
Classic.
it. Bite that little monkey. Bite it. Arrgh. Bite with teeth. Come on, man. Stop it. Gonna really do the movie properly.
Okay, no, wait.
Alright, cool. I think because we got a wrap soon, yeah.
What you goddamn about?
Oh, God.
I don't want to go into nothing too deep kind of thing. I do want to
So
wrap.
young.
How
What's the goddamn about?
I think O had a thing in pre-prep about how you cope, your work life balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Why you sound like them old gangsters?
No, he sounds like that's what it would sound like if the guy in the glory hole grabbed man by his ballsack.
Someone's doing
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody just come
Fam,
to find.
imagine getting there and then someone grabs your thing and sound like
No.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
No.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Oh my god, I have got the wrong door, my friend.
You almost did.
Yeah, I know.
Wrong hole too.
Well, right hole, wrong. Well, no, wrong hole.
Anyway, as you were saying,
as I was saying,
Gabriel.
I was thinking about this the other day. Leave him alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was thinking the other day, and I was wondering about people's work to joy balance.
to joy.
And when I say work to joy, I mean
Is joy a West
there's
African girl?
there's
Is joy a
work,
thickly shaped West African girl?
there's work.
Ask me a question. Is joy a thickly shaped West African girl?
No.
Okay, cool. Continue.
Should she be?
It's a necessary question. Good point. You work, you go through life. Sometimes things are hard, things are stressful, that whatever it is that you go through in your own particular life. But then the little things in your particular life that bring you joy or make you happy, or you take the time out to stop and do. Do you think that you do that enough compared to the amount of hard stuff, work, life, stress, etc.? Or do you find that it's unbalanced? Do you know what I mean? Because for as much as you work, as much as you go through in your life, family, friends, whatever, if you've got hobbies and things like that, there's an element of, stuff that brings you down, has the potential to bring you down. But then there are things in your world, in your life that you like to do, that make you happy, that bring you joy, that make you really excited. Do you think there's a fair balance of both, or do you feel like it's more life and less of your own potential, your own particular happiness, or do you feel like you've got a good balance?
I would like to say I've got a good balance most of the time. Because sometimes there could be times where I forget that work finishes at a certain time and then life happens, but then you also need to have enjoyment. I mean, I'm all for enjoyment, whether it's just chilling for the day, doing nothing, watching my TV shows with my family, my man, my friends, whatever. But sometimes there's times when I'm overworking, especially now with like the new role and things that are going on with work. I'm making it more of a habit to make sure I don't fall into it's all about work, because it's so easy to go all into work, especially with me. And then I'm like, oh shit, I haven't really seen my friends this week, or I haven't really done this, or I haven't really stepped out of the house, and I've just been cooped up. And so I would say 80% of the time.
80. Nice. Mark?
Mine varies. It's quite bad. Like life sometimes is life in a lot. Family, work. Then sometimes if I've got like photography stuff to do, and
You then put
pod
your
stuff.
own statutes
Yeah.
and limitations.
Sometimes
How you wanna
I
get
struggle
that
to have time for myself, and I think that's
out of work, out of photography, just you.
yeah. So I definitely struggle with that. But once I'm in my zone or when I'm having fun, then I think that's why it's important for me to do, or like to even play sports sometimes. Like when I bust my shoulder, I was proper down because I wasn't active. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just in one place in pain. So for me to be able to do things now is much better. But life is literally just taking a better toll of me right now.
I have no balance. My what do you call it, life? The joy part of my life is work, because you still have work, and then I've got like football that I manage on Sundays, and then even dealing with the Sunday stuff, you're basically, say your game is on Sunday, you're still dealing with that on Monday to
Monday,
Tuesday, then you're
yeah,
chasing
yeah.
players, and it's like,
Because even
there's-
leading up to the game, you're
then it's
sorting
kits
and
and washing
deciding
kits, and then it's constant. So then the times where it's like, for example, when I got in yesterday from ball, I got in like 11 o'clock, and like showered, ate, like picked up food because I'd already eaten before, and then I literally sat in the living room with the TV off for like an hour before I went to my bed. Like, I could have just gone to my bed, but I was like, I'm tired, but my brain still feels like active, so I had to kind of like detox then, and then. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, for me, it's always go, 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 go. And I can feel it where, like, in certain cases, I've been cussed out by a few people this week where it's just like, oh, your energy is not there, or like, and I'm like, bro, I'm replying. Like, I'm replying. Like, if I get my WhatsApp messages down from like 30 to 9, I'm doing something. Right, yeah. I'm replying. It's just
And
like,
sometimes to keep up with people is like a job.
like, it's not.
It is, you know.
I said all the time, don't take it as a disrespect if I'm replying. Like, as I got older, I like low maintenance friendships because it doesn't mean that I'm not
Just
present.
about to say that.
If there's something important like your child's birthday or your birthday or something, I'm gonna turn up. Even if I'm tired, I'm gonna turn up. Yeah, like Saturday was my friend Jennifer's birthday. I'd already kicked ball. I was tired. I could have gone home. I could have bathed my skin and chilled the hell out. Right? Yeah. I'm happy I didn't have to drive that day. My boy drove. Kieran drove. Right. So to go from my house in South to Dalston is not close. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Moku. Right, yeah. And that's still an hour drive, even with minimal traffic.
Mad.
So then we're there.
So he was in it, in ends.
Right, yeah.
He do this all the time. You know what? He does damage control.
No,
'cause he made
no.
sure
I've
when
told
he was in my ends, he told me.
No, I've told
I was
Mark
like,
before. Mark just like, get out my ends, bruv. Whatever, man. Shame off.
Alright,
And then
cool.
even then, it's still a thing of, okay, cool. Like, drank a little bit, boom. My boys dropped me back. Kieran's dropped me back. I'm getting him at 3. Gone to sleep at by 3:30. I still got to be up for 7:30 because I've got to go manage a game. And the kickoff's at 10 o'clock, so I've got to be there for like 9 because you know what I'm trying to say? Still got to drive there. So for me, my brain is just constantly on the go. So when my body feels tired and fatigued, I'm just like,
So, when it comes to the question that he was asking, do you like work-life balance, joy? How do you consider? Not how, but I'm saying, how do you individually consider like your partners in that? Is it like a thing where you're like, you know, when you think you want to balance everything out, but including your relationship, or does that just flow naturally in with it?
Inclusion, because there's an element of including them into your, I guess, routine.
Do you think it's too routine-y if you
routine.
like too routine if you
I thought you
include
said
them?
routine.
You know,
That's what I
if you're
thought at first.
I've got to make sure I do this, do this. Oh, okay. Also, I've got to make sure I've got time to see. Oh, I've got to do. Do you think that would be too routine, or is it very much like you just set in a way where you know you see each other as and when, or that if you don't live with each other, or that person naturally falls into your life anyway? Because
I think if you want them in your life, you'll find a way to make them work in however you work, and vice versa, because they have to do the same for you. Because they've got their own life and how they do things and how their work and joy things are set up. So hopefully you'd want to be a part of something that's a part of their joy, or brings them that joy, or kind of alleviates what they go through in every other aspect of their life.
generally asking just because people are like, oh, obviously everyone knows relationships are hard work. People are like, oh, relationships are hard work. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've got to worry about fitting them into so much, like, in my schedule. And then obviously from my perspective, I was like, yeah, but I don't think it's a thing where you've got to fit everything in your schedule and then you've got to think about, oh, when am I gonna spend time with it? When am I gonna do this? Well, I generally do think if you use it in like the groove anyway, so whatever, just trying to find a word. It's natural more than you have to think about it every time I have to make sure I can see this person, I have to make sure I do this. That's tiring. That's like, to me, having a high maintenance relationship. Whereas if you've got like a no maintenance relationship, I don't know, agree to disagree, it's not, you find that it's not an effort. Obviously you put in the effort, but it doesn't feel like it's a chore. Does that make sense? Yeah, I spoke to a couple people that said, yeah.
It's just about trying
Relationships
to
with
improving
children.
that balance. It's just finding little things that bring you that joy, so it balances out against just everything that brings you down. Do you know what I mean? Because the things that make you happy, the things that make you smile, make you laugh, make you excited.
Damn right.
It would be amazing to do that more, so you can feel like it's You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, babe.
Just thinking about people's happiness in life.
People's happiness makes me happy.
Yes. This has been episode 161 of the Digital Podcast. You can find this DSP on all your favourite DSPs, my personal favourite YouTube. You can find mine, Mark,
Well, you guys are happy,
Kadia,
I'm happy.
and Gabriel's information in the description below. You can find the TikTok link, which has been updated. Thank you, Dex, for complimenting the TikTok. So, Kadia, there's your flowers. You can find Mark's photography information and website in the description below. You can find O's.
I swear to God.
You can find O's book website in the description below. I've been Raw Talk Reese. To my right's been
Drinks.
To my left's been
Pink Princess.
Next to her's been
Mr.
Love and guidance, peace and blessings. Behind the camera's been love and guidance, peace and blessings, and we'll see you next week. And remember, walk and live.
Talk and bomb.
Gabriel was meant to join in.
Bless.
I'm